Good day. Today's topic is all about factors of polynomials using factor theorem. Okay, so using factor theorem to determine whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second. Okay, so I have here an example. We have the first polynomial, which is x plus 2, and the given polynomial is the x squared minus 3x minus 10. So we are going to test whether this first polynomial here is one of the factor of x squared minus 3x minus 10. Okay, now, so when can we say that the given first polynomial is a factor by the second? So this one is a factor if and only if the remainder is 0. Okay, so let us test that one using remainder theorem. Okay, so we have positive 2. So to make this equate to 0, so we are going to get the opposite of positive 2, which is negative 2. So thus, the value of x is negative 2. So substituting all x's here by negative 2. So this will become negative 2 quantity squared. And this is negative 3 times the negative 2. So copying the negative 10 or minus 10. So then next is, what is negative 2 squared? Negative 2 squared is 4. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. Then bring down the negative 10. So we have 4 plus 6 is 10 minus 10 is equals to 0. So that means our remainder is 0. We can say that x plus 2 is actually one of the factor of this given second polynomial. Okay, so next here I have another example. We are going to test whether the x minus 3 is a factor of 2x squared minus 3x plus 15. So same process. So copy the second polynomial as our polynomial given, that is 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. So the value of x here is simply the opposite of the negative 3, which is positive 3. So we will let x to be 3. So substitute all x's by 3. So this will become 2 times 3 quantity squared minus 3 times 3 plus 15. So that is substituting x by 3. So then here we do have 3 squared. 3 squared is 9 times 2, that is equals to 18. And negative 3 times 3 is negative 9, then copy the 15. So plus 15. So 18 minus 9 is 9 plus 15 is equals to 24. So as you can see here, our remainder is not 0. So as I've said, if the remainder is not 0, then this given first polynomial here is not actually the factor of 2x squared minus 3x plus 15. Okay, so now, so how do we find the missing factor? So we have here an example. We have 5x squared minus 4x minus 33. That is equal to x minus 3, and we don't know what is the other factor or the missing factor here. So we can solve the missing factor using synthetic division. So our divisor is actually the x minus 3 becomes the divisor. So we have negative 3. So we'll be using positive 3. Then copy all the the numerical coefficient. So we have 5, negative 4, and negative 33. So then, first is we will bring down 5. So 5 times 3 is 15. And negative 4 plus 15 is positive 11. 11 times 3 is 33. 3. So our remainder is equals to 0. So it is always that our remainder is always 0 because we are sure that we are going to we can find the factor of this given here. So now we do have 511. So 511, 5 is our, for the variable x, which the exponent is 1, while our 11 is our constant. So this will become 5x plus 11. So we can say that 5x plus 11 is our missing factor. Another example, x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 10. And we have here x plus 2 as one of the factor. We need to find the other factor. Okay, same process. We will make use of synthetic division. So using divisor x plus 2, so opposite of positive 2 is negative 2. Then copy all the numerical coefficient of this expression here, or this polynomial here. So we have 1, 2, negative 5, and negative 10. 1, 2, negative 5, and negative 10. So first, bring down 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Then negative 2, so we have 2 plus the negative 2 is equals to 0. 0 times negative 2 is 0, and negative 5 plus 0 is negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. So thus, the remainder is 0. So always, as I've said, if these two are factors, then our remainder is always 0. So what remains is 1, 0, and negative 5. This is actually 1 is our variable x with an exponent of x, with an exponent of 2, while 0 is for the x and negative 5 is our constant. So since our x here is 0, so what remains will be x squared minus 5. So thus x squared minus 5 is our missing factor. Okay, so next, how do we find the other factor? So we have an example here. If one of the factors of x cubed plus 3x squared minus 10x minus 24 is x minus 3, then what are the other factors? So since the maximum exponent or the highest exponent here is 3, so therefore there are 3 factors. One is given, so that means we need to find the other 2. So using synthetic division, divisor as x minus 3, so opposite of negative 3 will be positive 3. Then copy all the numerical coefficient of this expression here. So we have 1, 3, negative 10, and negative 24. So now bring down 1 times 3 is equals to 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. And 6 times 3 is 18. So negative 10 plus 18 is 8. And 8 times 3 is equals to 24. So thus, the remainder is 0. Okay, so the remaining expression will be 168, or x squared plus 6x plus 8. Okay, so you do have x squared plus 6x plus 8. So we are going to find the factor of x squared plus 6x plus 8. So factor you do have here. So what is the factor of 8 in which if we are going to get the sum, the value will be 6. So we only have one factor of 8 in which if we get the sum is equals to 6, and that is positive 2 and positive 4. So therefore x plus 2 and x plus 4 are the other factors of the given polynomial here, the x cubed plus 3x squared minus 10x minus 24. Okay, so I guess that's all for now. Thank you and God bless.